Welcome to the Voyage of the Naughty Knots. We're looking at the knot of TikTok, being a content creator. This is a new paradigm. TikTok has given us a platform where you can be a creator of content instead of a consumer of content. Let's look into this. I'm 89. I'm not bragging. But I've been around long enough to remember when TV was born. I grew up on radio, lying on the living room floor, listening to radio stories, Lone Ranger, The Shadow. And then I remember when TV came when I first saw it in 1950. First TV I saw was Howdy Doody and a vegetable commercial. Now this is interesting. There was a puppet show and a commercial. So what did TV do? It landed in our homes and replaced the oral tradition, radio, throughout humanity. Teaching stories came orally. A wise man or a storyteller came to your town and he told stories orally. The teaching was oral. Even Buddhism was an oral teaching for at least 100 years before it ever got written down. And Jesus was an oral teaching until 100 years later, the Gospels were written, until it was printed. So before print, there was the oral teaching. And oral teaching is a living teaching because you hear it as it is being taught. You don't read it after it was taught a week, a year later, you see. It was presence. It was a transmission that was present. So TV came into the American life and it changed everything. Why? What happened? It's coming apart now by the new electronic technologies and mediums. TikTok being one of them. So anyway, the TV was presented to us as a trinity, just like in the Catholic Church. ABC, CBS, NBC, the trinity. The news was the same, objective news. It reported on the world out there, and you consumed it without question. We didn't question Huntley and Brinkley. We didn't question whatever his name was, Cronkite, you see. This was delivered with the authority of the Pope. You didn't question it. Until in the 70s, when Fox came, and Fox questioned the authority of the Trinity, like a Protestant Reformation. Fox came kind of like Martin Luther, who questioned the authority of the Catholic Church. So Fox questioned the authority of the Trinity by presenting an alternate viewpoint of reality. That never happened before. But the fact that you consumed it remained the same. So whether you consume the information given you to by the networks, by the authority of the anchors, or whether you consume the information or the worldview given to you by Fox, was the same. You consumed it. You didn't question Fox, and you didn't question the Trinity. The fact that you don't question it remains the same. The information changes, the viewpoint changes, but the fact that you are created remains the same. See, this goes back to the genesis of the Western civilization. The Christian, the Catholic idea that you're fallen And you can't get up unless you buy this religion, this church, this teaching, this product, this new deodorant. Oh my God. Commercials sell products as if it were salvation. Oh, you take this drug and you'll be happy forever, just like those people in the commercial. Don't you want some of that joy? Don't you want to be like them? Buy this, buy this. Oh, but don't mind the side effects. Don't mind the fine print, you see. So anyway, you got to see this big picture, this big knotty knot that we're tied up in. It goes to the root of Western civilization that was shaped and formed by the domination of the Catholic Church, which just replaced the Roman Empire. The seat is still in Rome. The Vatican or the Roman Empire doesn't make any difference. The emperor, both the Emperor of Rome and the Vatican Pope were in Rome, the center of the world. All roads lead to Rome, you see, and don't question it. So the Roman Empire gradually fell apart, but it was replaced by an invisible empire of the Catholic Church. And outside this empire, outside the Roman Empire, were the barbarians. Outside the Catholic Church were the pagans, you see. So this pagan viewpoint was both there to question the Roman Empire and to question the Catholic Church. Who are these pagans, you see? Oh, pagans, there is no fixed definition of the pagan. It's like the barbarians are at the gate. Now, Trumpism creates a new barber, a new pagan, a new barbarian. The immigrants are the barbarians pounding on the gate of the Trump empire. Keep them out. Deport them. Root them out. Find them and deport them, you see. So every empire creates new pagans or barbarians. Every Catholic Church creates a Martin Luther. So the idea we're wandering around through here in my strange voyage of the naughty knots is looking at the knot from different viewpoints, different directions. When you have a knot, if you just look at it from one perspective, you'll never untie it. You have to turn it around like you do in a graphic design computer, where you can turn the object around and see it from different viewpoints. You keep turning it around, you see, to look at it from. So you have to turn this knot that ties us in a pain, stressful knot. Or that won't let us go. What is the nagging feeling? What is the knot that won't let me go or you go, you see? We have to look at it from different viewpoints. We have to not look at it from one, because if I look at it from one viewpoint, which is me looking at it, I'll never untie it because I never see the whole knot. I just see one face of it. Like you look at the moon, you only see one side of the moon. You never see the other side. We don't see the other side of the knot because we're conditioned to believe that we are created and that we don't have the power to turn the knot and look at it from different sides. That's the power of the content creator. Anyway, I'm running out of time here, so we're going to kick this knot down the road here. So subscribe and follow. Let's on this voyage of the naughty knots. It's unscripted. I don't write these notes down, so I don't know where it's going to go. So it gets a little disorganized, gets a little de-threaded. It's not just one consistent, pre-written talk. It's a discovery in process. It's a discovery in process, you see. So therefore, it may wander and meander a little bit, but that's okay. It's a discovery. Thanks for dropping in.